Built on the side of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC, between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Baltimore Ravens. Savor them while you can, football fans. Just 2 weeks left in our regular season as we get underway in Week 17. Dodges another stop. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. They'll start with a kick to Harris. And our first play of the game is going to net them a single yard.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffle around here in the playbook. On a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Completed over the middle. Going into enemy territory. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Look at that power, deep left side. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. Give him 32 on that play. And that will set up 1st and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Solid opening drive so far, Brock. Few chances to cap it here. This is 1st and goal. From the red zone on 1st. Buys time, rolling right. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Chiefs take a 6-0 lead right away. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Ravens in very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Quinshawn Junkins. Space on the right, he's got room. He does it, touchdown Baltimore. The Ravens finish off their opening drive.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens start off well to tie things 7-7. we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fields this one at the 3. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainer's headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. Carried by Harris here to stop the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just in quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Buying some time right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so that brings up 4th and long. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
And the Chiefs' 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff here for Junkins. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9. At the 49.
Lamar now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Quarterback of his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Jackson now on 3rd. Drives the in route complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Lamar off the play fake. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Craig Woodson. And the Chiefs take over on his 5th interception of the season.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigated on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. That would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through with a sack to bring around third down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
Play action, Mahomes. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, he's going to run for it. Ball is down. Mahomes fumbled it. But it looked like the Chiefs got this one back. Ooh, lucky break there, making that recovery. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. They give to Harris from the gun. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
Defense was clearly focused on taking away the pass in that RPO scheme offensively. Feels so good when you get the job done and you get a chunk run on RPO. That's setting you up for some success.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Harris can't push it across. They make the stand. Looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also pulls the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
And he's got a free play here. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. But now all eyes going to turn to those officials. We got to see if this flag is going to take it away. Lining up now to try the extra points. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. All set to send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
Anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end this series with points.
Lamar's going to keep this one. And they aren't going to like this. They went to the zone read and it winds up losing them 3 yards.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the Booth Cape, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
It'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Come on! Return it. Return it. Hey! Shut up!
Working inside the red zone. And no place for him to go. The Chiefs take him down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch could still be caught at times. It just takes a defense It's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, you got to take advantage of that opportunity. Defense just did.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. And it's picked off, but, oh, yeah, pretty clear he was out of bounds, so no interception, incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him, and now they're left with 3rd and goal.
That's one you watch the next day, and as a quarterback, you want that throwback. Quarterbacks are perfectionists, and when it's caught just out of bounds, you know it could have been just a little more accurate.
They've held him out twice. Chance at another stop here, 3rd and goal. 3rd and long for him here. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Tough to blame him for that drop, Rock, even if it would have been a touchdown. That was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact. Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you're looking for on the call sheet.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Return starts at the 3. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Brought in inside the 20.
It's a gain of 60 yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. The Chiefs in control so far. Back to the bank in just a moment. Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Chiefs. From the gun, they go with Harris. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Yellow. Give me yellow, yellow, yellow. I've got blue, right? Yellow. Hey, Ripley. Right.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
On Sunday. Yellow.
3rd and short, here's Mahomes. Ball is out, Mahomes fumbled it. But it looked like the Chiefs got this one back. Ooh, lucky break there, making that recovery. Field goal team running out as the Chiefs will go for 3. This will be around a 33-yarder for him. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. So now then, after the penalty, this is 1st and goal.
Yellow. Hey, Ripley.
Blitz coming, Mahomes. On the move, headed right. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those 2, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Harris goes the wrong way and is going to lose several here. Offense in the hurry up here.
Sets up 3rd down
43, 43. Hey, 43. Hey, 57. Hey, yo, hey, go gun. Hey, color. That's right.
Here's Mahomes, third and goal. He couldn't hang on, Brock. It looked like a touchdown, but it slips right through his hands, and now it's fourth down.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make an impact later.
Field goal team running out as the Chiefs will go for 3. A very short kick here from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. From the gun, Judkins. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead.
Okay, we are watching a showman put on an absolute show. What a day for this running back. But I think he'd be the first to tell you it's about the guys up front, receivers blocking outside, and the electricity of his legs.
Schmidt tacks on that extra point. And the Ravens make it 17 all. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return starts from the goal line. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Harris gets it on the counter. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They send the tight end in motion. Looking to throw Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. Throws this one deep down the right side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Yellow. Hey, 57, 57.
Here he goes, third and long. And they're going to down him by contact. as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Running back sent in motion. First and 10, it's Mahomes. Dumps it off to his running back. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
They'll run now on second down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. About set. This is 3rd and 5. Here's Mahomes. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And oh, just a hair too much on that kick. The punt lands in the end zone. This one's coming out to the 20. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Running the draw here with Junkins. He's across the 35. And he'll finally be taken down right along the 40. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
On my play sheet, Kate, I've got draws and screens in the same area. Those are the areas you want to attack a defense when they're getting too far upfield. That defense got upfield, and that draw did the rest.
Only took them one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line. First down, here's Lamar. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Blitz coming, Lamar. He's got Quentin Johnson, complete. He's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. That's good for a couple of yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Play action. Here's Jackson. Connects on the crosser. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him. Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Jackson, quick pass line. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Complete out to the right side. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take the lead just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even in early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
And this is Schmidt for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7.
Chiefs 17.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Return starts from the goal line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. Off play action, it's Mahomes. Got a man downfield, it's Bateman. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Chiefs.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Tight end motioning right. Mahomes on 1st and 10. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments. Longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Zone read. This is Judkins. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. That's caught. Here's Quinshawn Judkins. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens drive their lead to 11. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. And that hit is going to freeze him at the spot. He got stuck right at the 20.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. They go play action. It's Mahomes. He drops it down to Harris. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a Chiefs 1st down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense to the line fast. Throwing is Mahomes. Has some daylight through the 40. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
First down throw, Mahomes. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
So 1st down from the 41. Running back motions right. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And their 4th sack of the game right there brings up 2nd down.
All right, to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long. And on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's
you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Third and long for him here. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down. Kansas City sends out its punt team, and they could really use a good one here. And it'll be touchdown a little before the 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10.
That's it up. What? 180. That's up. Hey, Ozzy, sit up.
From the gun, Jackson. Completed to his running back. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the pistol, here's Junkins. Finding room past the 45. And they'll finally get him at the 47-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Baltimore first down. First and 10.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Complete out to the right. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
It's an option give to Junkins. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
No, we changed it.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in-cut and make the catch.
And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
180. You.
Lamar now from the gun. Oh, the football's loose. And the Chiefs look like they have it.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them kids going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Nickel there by Mike Green.
Read a little bit there, kind of feels like a game of nothing. You know why? Because you're still playing with your backs against the end zone. No real breathing room, no margin for error.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
You know, before the snap, you know, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Running left is Harris. That one good for a gain of 4. It's second down.
Gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 18-yard line.
This is the end of the third quarter. It's the Chiefs in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable.
Go ahead, get one more stop.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Right on these two. Right on these two.
Now pass play. Here's Mahomes. Forced out to his right. Drops this one off to Harris. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped. And goes to the hurry up here. Third and short. Here's Mahomes. Flush out now to his left. Oh, shouldn't let that one go. It's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens have it as he records his 7th interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. And the give, here's Judkins. He could do it! And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens making a 3-score game in the 4th.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards. But the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens push their lead to 18. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Worthy now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Now put one of the tight ends in motion. 1st and 10, give to Harris. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Buying some time left. Now here he goes. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You need to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway.
A give left side. Here's Harris. He got away from a couple of defenders, but they just kept coming. This one's going to end the loss, Brock. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brocco. And jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Here's Mahomes. Out left, Worthy makes the grab. Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Play not developing as they hoped. So that's a loss of yardage. Brock, 4th down coming up.
That's one of those situations if it works, well, you're a genius. But one little thing gets off. A little bit of penetration, don't seal the edge, and you're pumped when that play goes right out the window.
Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Here's Harris. Escapes a defender. He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out. And the fumble recovery is made. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. The give now out of the shotgun. And when we take this for about a yard, it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, that's a tough one because you could see the beginnings of what looked like an explosive play. Let's just give some credit here, Kate, to the defense. A great job to bottle them up before it came to fruition.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Sends this to the end zone. And the defender comes away with it. Picked up by Andrew Phillips. And the Ravens will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Handoff now by Judkins. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Another one for Judkins. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 32. Another gain to Judkins. Like the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get him behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that wrong the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Jackson now on 3rd. Chased out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. This is caught inside the 15. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens keep adding to that 4th quarter lead.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and then he can do his damage. Big time.
And this is Schmidt for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens grow their lead yet again.
Ravens 45, Chiefs 20.
Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10. They'll start with a give to Harris. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Okay, the 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Yellow. Spartan.
Harris once more. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Down here, need 8 on the play.
Line. That's a line. Spartan.
Staying on the ground with Harris. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. We've got to keep moving quick here.
A gain of 7. It's 4th down.
So it ends as a win for the Ravens. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.